Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. I'm really excited to tell you about my new project. I'm starting a whole collection of clothes which I'm calling the Pastel Goth collection. This is mainly inspired by my daughters. They're both into pastel goth, pastel witch, one of them calls it. This was really sort of for them because I know they're going to enjoy modelling them for me. So I have the mannequin at the ready, and I'm really annoyed because in autumn I had a massive organisation sort out of my fabric upstairs and I didn't film any of it. It was really silly, but I knew the collections I want to make over the next year or so, and so I organised the fabric into piles to be ready for them. And so I've got with me here this sack of black clothes, and this is all pale pink. And I've got sacks more upstairs. I've got another huge sack of black and another 2 or 3 sacks of different pastel colours. So this is mainly going to be an upcycling project. A lot of this is my old clothes, the kids' old clothes, I've picked up from various sales or that have been given to me. So this is going to be in the more budget friendly category. I know most of the sewing projects you've seen so far have been for my Oshun occasions shop, which tend to be on the more expensive side. So these ones are going to be a bit more affordable, but of course it all depends on how long each one takes to make. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to start with just yet. I will have a rummage in these 2 black sacks and see what I come up with, and as I pick and choose different items I'll show them to you as I go, and I hope you enjoy watching this video. I'll be honest, it's a bit late in the day on a Friday evening and I've just spotted it starting to rain, so I'm going to dash outside and get the washing in that's on the line outside, and I might see you again a bit later today, or it might not be till Monday. And I forgot to mention, I bought these pieces of tulle and tutu net a little while ago, so I plan on using these as well. And also I'll be pulling out my boxes that I've got around here that are just full of scraps. Try and use up some of them because I've got quite a few piles of scraps building up. Well, I was right, I didn't get straight onto it that day, but I'm ready to get going now. So this is what I'm beginning with. It's a simple black, very large t-shirt. I'm gonna start by cutting off the arms, cut down the sides, and shape it to fit, basically. Cut off the seam at the bottom because I don't want that there either, and I will make the neckline much wider. Yeah, I'll get going. Cutting up is this long sleeve top, this child's top, I think age 8 to 9 years. I'm just going to use the plain back of it. I've had a bit of a break since I last filmed anything for this dress. My husband and I went to Cornwall last weekend to do photo shoots for all the velvet cloaks I made and the white wedding dress and the wedding cape. So that was taking up all my attention and planning last week. So I can't actually remember where I got to in terms of showing you how far I'd got. So this is it so far. So as you can see, I've just got a couple of pins in here because those had to be sewn on last, and then all the neckline decoration is pretty much done. I might add some bits at the end if I think it needs something. Also, I've got this bit round the waist, and towards the end I will sew on a big sash bow to tie at the back, but I won't put that on just yet because that will just flap and get in the way while I'm doing the rest of it. So I'm about to make the skirt part, and I'm going to use more black jersey. I've got this t-shirt that I'm going to cut up, and this big one as well. And what I'll do is I'll sew this into long rectangles, sew the pieces together and join that on and turn it into a dress.
Legislation Committee, the Judean People's Popular Front, and the...
So the dress is now finished. As you can see, I've done my usual tatters. Please excuse the threads. I will go over those in a minute and snip them all off. I really like the pulling across the strands of jersey. That's actually really flattering and looks fantastic on. And then I've gone through with more tatters, the layer of tulle, and then the underskirt so that you don't get too itch. And then the back, I've got a big pink bow on the back which draws it in and gives a flattering shape. And then it comes down into a full fairy tale style skirt at the back there. And there's the side. So there we are. There's the finished dress. Normally I show you me sewing on the label when I get towards the end of a finished item. Something curious has happened between the beginning of this dress and the end of this dress. I actually have decided to change the name of my whole clothing business. No longer is it called Oshun, it is now called Threads of a Fairy Tale. I'm actually going to talk more about this in my weekly vlog, which was probably a couple of weeks ago by the time you see this. And I might actually do another video on just basically branding my business. So I haven't ordered new labels yet, and that's why you didn't see that bit that you normally do. So I hope you don't get too confused if you're watching old videos and I talk about Oshun and I talk about Oshun clothing, Oshun creations, Oshun occasions. I've got a few different shops on the go, all with the prefix of Oshun. That's all changing, that's all going. I'm just going to have the one shop and it's going to be called Threads of a Fairy Tale. I really thought it suited all my clothes that I've been making lately, and I've got lots of ideas for lots of big dresses and creations that I want to make this year. It's all quite exciting and lots of planning, lots of changes, lots of drawing designs and things. It's quite fun. If you'd like to find out more about my clothing company, I will of course put the link in below. I think I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I am going to be making a series of similar dresses. So if you'd like to see the rest of them and other things that I make, please do subscribe. It would be lovely to have you back. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye!